guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified anytime something comes up on the channel.
Or don't.
Or don't. Just don't, whatever. You miss out on all the cool LS E36 stuff. Today we are at Fastech. Andrew, Cate, who works for Fastech, is gonna help us go ahead and try and mock up the exhaust. At least most of it. We're also creating a transmission mount cross member to work since the engine is further back now. I haven't even shown you guys the engine since it's been in, but there's a little sneak peek of what it looks like. I apologize. We got a little wrapped up in actually putting it in and trying to get everything knocked out before today, so I didn't really video a whole lot, but the engine is in. We had to actually put it in 3 times. Once was because the mounts were in the wrong hole, so we had to take it back out and put it back in, according to Sicky, and then we later found out that those were actually the wrong holes, so we put them back in the OEM spot. Also, we made the stupid mistake of forgetting to put the barbell in the back of the block after we had mounted everything up, so we had to take it all apart. Come to find out, when we took the transmission off, that we had busted the pilot bearing, so luckily we had to do that. But we got all that situated, it's all back together. Drive shaft is off at the drive shaft shop. That's so hard to say. So hard to say. So it is out at the drive shaft shop, and it is getting cut to length for this specific application. But today we're gonna hang out with Andrew here at Fastech and get this stuff done. Hopefully, if all goes well, we get everything put back together for next week. I think we're actually gonna put it on a dyno Saturday and put a nice little tune on it over here at Fastech. They're gonna take care of all that for us. And yeah, so we're just gonna hang out and build some things and have fun.
It's lunchtime, guys. We're joking. We're joking around here. Waiting on the man. Oh yeah, that looks good. Tyler, look at this man.
I'll get it right in there. It's gonna look great. Looks good to me.
Lunchtime!
See pretty good then right there.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Smoky! Wow!
Instead of making a whole new cross member for the trans, what he did was basically just redo this whole frame here and make it line up to where we need it. So he's done welding that, painted it. Now it lines up a little better. The next thing he's gonna do is, because the transmission has come back 2 or 3 inches, this shift shaft did not match up. So Jacob has cut it, and now he's about to, Andrew is about to weld it together and close up the gap, and he already messed up.
Mess up? Oh my God.
Going to look.
Where's the... There it is. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna work really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty close. The trans is in neutral.
I think so.
Yeah. And I should get both flywheel up. Looks like it was made to go there. It grew there.
All right, just like that, the bracket is in, fits like a glove. He's put this in, and it is perfect now. And now he's about to start on the Y pipe for the exhaust. He's already got some pieces laid out. It's about to start cutting and then get to welding.
Where's the phone?
Is that hitting anything?
Wiper.
Is it hitting anything though?
No.
Yep. What's our pressure regulator? We're going to have to adjust it.
Yeah, let me see what we need to do.
What's it at? The sensor itself. Loose.
Yeah, there's this one. Yeah, I'm just bought on that.
There's an echo in here.
Huh?
It's like an echo in here.
Tyler's the only one that can make jokes in this garage.
Yeah. Nobody else. Go on now. Let's go. All right. We ready to prime it?
I hope. Are you ready to try it?
Oh. Clear?
Scared the out of me.
I think the exhaust is hitting the bracket down there. I gotta do this big, long, drawn out process on this before we start it, but I'm just gonna push through fuel.
We got him to open the garage door too.
Yeah.
Carbon.
I'm gonna hit fuel, watch everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to figure out what our pressure needs to be, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do one thing at a time here.
This is where we need to slow down now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's gotta have fuel. It's
Watch
a zero.
that.
Oh yeah, we just watch
Ready?
fuels.
I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah.
And she's rising. She's rising. Oh, got leaks. Gauge is leaking.
Out of the hole that you smashed in it with your knife?
I gingerly scratched
You
it.
did gingerly scratch it. I bet you didn't sleep all night.
Dude, that's as tight as it goes, so. And it's got thread tape on it.
Really? We ain't got no leaks down there. That's the only
Did
leak.
you say there's a leak back there, Jake?
No, so we'll get back here for now.
That's the only leak.
So
I think
what?
they have thread tape on it.
Do what?
Sure that's as tight as it goes?
Yeah,
We loosened that the other day, James.
Oh, that's on you then.
I mean, I timed it yesterday. We took all that off the other day.
Ooh. Jake, when you stick your head out this way, I can see you in Tyler's mirror very perfectly in the shot.
I didn't tighten the gauge. Is it leaking out of the gauge? Okay, I didn't tighten that.
Would you like from?
Hey, I'm happy with how it's doing so far. I mean, that's the best sounding LS I've ever heard.
Yeah, I know.
It's the most expensive nope I've ever heard.
Yep. I'm just about barfed whenever I hit that starter button.
Yeah.
And it went
I
ding!
think everybody looked at each other. I think we all looked at each other like,
It
We
sounds
all
like,
cried
it
inside.
sounds
Yeah.
like the compression is just crazy on this thing.
But brand new.
It's not. Oh, baby.
Get the propane torch over there, Colin.
hey,
What?
turn the heater on.
You just fart. There you go.
Ah, there.
Oh, we were rolling.
That was Jake.
We were rolling.
That was a Truex Junior over there. This is crazy right now. I'm so excited.
I think we all.
I just want to know what it's going to sound like.
Might have some in the truck.
Ouch! Gosh. Wear your helmet.
Yeah, he left today without his. So
Gosh.
not much we can do.
Ding.
I want to know what it is.
Okay.
It's all dirty to me.
Is it leaking?
Nah.
Is it growing pressure?
I'm turning the pressure up.
Ready?
Yep.
You ready to grab the throttle?
shut it off?
No.
What? Try again. Do it again.
Sound like dirt truck.
That's the intake.
Yeah, it's sucking all that air in.
As you can see from those last clips, we had start up on the car and it sounded amazing, sounded meaty. I'm sure if you saw the Instagram post, it was a great moment for everybody. We started that on Thursday. Friday, we were going to be doing the bleeding of the clutch and putting the radiator on and everything to get it ready for dyno day for Saturday, which is today. Unfortunately, last night we had a lot of issues. One of the issues being when we went to bleed the clutch, the slave cylinder busted apart. The rod came out, all the fluid puked everywhere, and we lost all pressure. So we are here today again at Fastech Motorsports. We have gotten the rod out as well as the keeper for the slave cylinder. Here is the slave cylinder. You can see we just popped the rod out. Here's the rod for it, and the keeper is over there on the lift. But in order to fix this issue, dropping the trans would not be an option because you basically have to pull the engine because of this adapter plate. You can't reach the top bolts up there without dropping the engine or whatever. So what we had to do was cut a hole in the transmission. I hated that we had to do this. It made me kind of sick, but that's the only way we could fish this stuff out. Once we got done doing that, we sprayed a bunch of brake cleaner in there and kind of got a rag and wiped around all in there to try and get all the metal shavings out. There wasn't very many, but so we got all that taken care of, and now the exhaust is done. He has last time we were here, he had the Y pipe done, and this time all he had to do was finish. So the Y pipe is here. This will be the passenger side, driver's side, into this Y here, and then this will come straight off back behind the axles, and we've got it turned down there. So it's gonna be sick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up there so I can make a, what we've done is we put a rib nut here, 2 rib nuts here. We're gonna make a plate that goes across, and then kind of like a hanger, but it's basically gonna be an exhaust piece. This piece right here. We're gonna put this piece and create a plate that goes here, weld this to that plate, and it's just gonna be like a little cradle basically for the exhaust, so that way it makes pulling the exhaust painless. So we're gonna do that, and then of course on each side of the exhaust we're gonna have a clamp to hold it in place and keep it from vibrating. But I'm gonna go ahead and mount this exhaust up real quick with these clamps, and then that'll let me know where to make these brackets, and then hopefully when Andrew gets done, gets back in here, we'll get this slave cylinder complete, put back in, and be able to go over there to the dyno.
So unfortunately, we did not get to dyno the car this day. We did a lot of work to the car, like nut and bolting the whole car, checking fluids, letting it run for a little bit, getting up to operating temperature. Because the old BMW engine had a coolant reservoir, the radiator did not have a filler neck. So Andrew Cate actually welded a filler neck onto the radiator. We got that taken care of, got the coolant system all bled. Electric water pump was the way to go. If you guys are building an LS, I would recommend the Mazir electric water pump that looks like the factory water pump, but it's just electric and has the idler pulley basically. So we got all that bled, let the car run, and we were gonna go put it on the rollers, but it was about 9:30 before we could even do that, and then we realized that we didn't have the tuning cable to do it for the Holley EFI system. So Monday we ended up finding a tuning cable and actually going back to Fastech, and that's when we put it on the dyno, which I will insert here.
All right, guys, long time no see, but we have done a lot of work to the engine, and now you can see we are on the rollers. Time has come. As I was saying, she's on the rollers now. So, it's all together. Most of it's tight. These are still finger tight, I think. I didn't get to show you guys the exhaust, but I will insert some pictures. But she comes all the way to the back and then dumps out right here. Great looking exhaust from...
Hey Tyler, are you vlogging?
I'm vlogging.
It's vlogging.
Vlogging. Here's what the old engine made. The M52 stroker. Last time we dynoed it here. I know for a fact this one isn't going to make that, but it's going to make good power naturally aspirated.